Also, never underestimate the fact that other people are watching you and how you interact with the sky.
Yeah.
And if he has a reputation and you respond the way that you plan to, others might do the same. And that would be healthy for him.
Mm.
Yeah, it would promote the positivity that church has to offer too.
Yeah.
So maybe you can think of it that way.
True. Yeah.
I think you have a good step to do. You say you want to talk to him about it and be upfront the next time this happens.
Yeah, I do.
So next time at church, you are talking with your friends. This happens after church.
Yeah, after the service.
All right. So after the service, you're talking, and maybe Nate will come up to you, and he might invade your personal space. He might just interrupt.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what to do.
Yeah.
Ask for him to wait.
Mm-hmm.
Reposition yourself physically.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if you need to, ask for him to wait.
Okay.
And then you have people to talk to. I think that's really good. So, let's see. The Sunday is only a couple days away. And then next time we meet, we can talk about how it went.
Okay.
So we'll meet 2 weeks from now.
Okay. That sounds good.
And based upon what happens, if he listened, we can talk about maybe some other things we can do to help him find other avenues of friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even though we're limited in what we can do, we can build upon you showing care and concern for him, and it would help him out as well.
Yeah.
And as you continue to help him out, maybe that means he would continue to respect you in your space, in your time.
Yeah.
And you know the consequences. You know, we don't know. We're not responsible for him.
Yeah.
But as you said, he seems like he wants to be a friend.
Yeah, it does seem like he wants to be a friend.
Very good. Again, I think that you've got the skills necessary to do this, and not everybody does. You value friendship. I feel like you are able to handle this in a godly way. And you want to do it, as you said earlier, with the right heart attitude.
Yeah, I do.
And really, our heart attitude is something we control. Sometimes it is based kind of on what other people do. But really, our heart attitude as well, even if he doesn't do what we want him to do, still lies inside of you, as it does in all of us.
Yeah.
So, by you acting biblically and in a good way, you can have the peace of mind to know that you've handled things and appropriately, and you have done as much as you can do.
Okay.
That shows love to him as well.
Yeah.
He's in a good situation too, because he could be doing this to somebody who wouldn't respond nearly as well. So it seems like, with what you said earlier about, God is maybe putting you in this situation. God wants you safe, but sometimes he puts things into our life that we don't like, and he'll just test us. Sometimes we've all been tested.
Yeah. Yeah.
It improves our faith.
Yeah.
It changes the way we think about others, and in the last several minutes since we've been here, I can see that your thoughts have just grown more towards what does he think?
Yeah.
What does he want for his life? And those are important things to consider when confronting somebody else. It's always good to put ourselves in the place of other people. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
Especially when we're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But it's good. And God is honored by that.
Yeah.
So keep up the good work. I think it's very noble and commendable of what you're doing. And again, we'll talk about what happened, whether he listened or he didn't, and other things we can do.
Sure. Okay.
next time.
Sounds really good.
Now we have about 5 minutes left, so just in closing,
Mhm.
I would like you to maybe do something to remember
Mhm.
the specifics of what we talked about
Okay.
and the specifics of your plan.
Okay.
Usually, I like to have people in a situation like yours just to have it down. Whether you want to write down the key things that we talked about,
Okay.
or maybe you could email them to yourself or text them to yourself.
Okay.
It'd be good to do one of those things, just so you can review it until Sunday comes around.
Okay. I can just text it to myself.
Okay?
Let me do that.
Yeah, go ahead and do that right now since we have a couple minutes.
Okay.
We talked about the asking him in an appropriate way for physical boundaries.
All right. Asking him in an appropriate way.
Mhm.
Okay. Got it.
You're going to reposition yourself physically
Okay.
as a nonverbal cue to him.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Reposition myself. Got it.
And you want to do things with the right heart attitude, as you talked about. And
Yeah.
maybe you can write a little note to yourself that as he respects you, that will help your friendship with him. Or your connection to him, I should say.
Okay. I should write that last part down.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Or text it to myself. All right.
And remember that Nate is made in the image of God. That's a key thing that you can remember.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And you have people to go to
Mm-hmm.
if he doesn't do what we'd like him to do.
Okay.
You can text that to yourself as well. It's a key thing to remember. It's good to have friends who are willing to help out.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Again, great work. Keep up the good work with what you're doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's not easy to do, but with God, He makes ways to do things, and it seems like He's put you in this time and place for a reason.
Yeah.
And I don't know totally what it is, and you don't know totally, but we respond the right way, and that helps a lot. It helps us feel better about ourselves.
Yeah.
When we do that.
Yeah.
Even though certain things are out of our control.
Yeah.
Let's see. Any other questions?
Not right now. No.
Okay. Anything else you wanted to say about your friends or Nate or how you feel?
No, I think that I like the plan that we have right now, and especially the part about staying, like, hoping for the best and staying positive in it. I think that'll help me project when I do talk to him, project a better, like a softer, tone and a more positive way of telling him,
Hoping for the best.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
A good tone.
Yeah.
That's good that you said that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I reviewed the session for us, but it's good that you say, too, what stuck out to you in the session. So hoping for the best, positive tone.
Mm-hmm.
If that's important, then maybe you should write that down, too, or text it to yourself.
Oh, okay, I will.
Since that's what stuck out to you.
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anything else that you remember from the session that you thought was really important?
No, I mean, I think everything that you said was good, and I think I'm good to go.
Yeah, I think you're at a good place.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for sharing and, just being willing to see things from everybody's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
It's a skill,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a really good tool to use in situations like these.
Mm-hmm.
We have to think about other people, even though they might do things that don't feel good to us.
Yeah.
Don't seem right to us.
Right.
Okay, I'll see you again in 2 weeks, Catherine.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you
Have a
very
good
much.
rest of your week.
Thank you, you too.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.